I got a little banged up tonight. Turn your head sideways. And like, I think you're gonna have to take me to the hospital. Like,
was a lemonade with like 6 pumps of raspberry.
Hey guys, welcome back to Our Family Nest. So it's been a crazy day today, filled with a lot of activity. Started out a little crazy this morning when our trainer was here. I had my first panic attack while we were working out. I'll fill you guys in on that later. Right now I'm just throwing some chicken in the crock pot, and then we have to go over to the high school because it is senior night for Chase's wrestling team. I'm excited to have my new top on and these earrings. I'm probably a little overdressed, but that's okay. So for tonight's dinner, all I'm doing is taking a bag of chicken. I'm gonna clean the breasts, put them in a crock pot, and then when we get home, after they cook for a couple hours on low, I'm gonna add some Italian dressing and then some Carolina sweet barbecue sauce. My friend said this is really good. Shred up the chicken, and then you can either add it to like a salad, or you can put it in a tortilla shell with lettuce and like cheese or vegetables. So quick and easy dinner, but that's what we're gonna try for tonight.
Senior Chase Gorchak. Parents are Candi Ken. Thoughts on Coach Vogel is one of the most caring, understanding, and best coaches he's ever had. He's really grateful to have him in his corner every match. Thoughts on Coach Rimmer. Coach Logan is one of the most influential people he's ever had in his life. Not only an amazing coach, but a great friend to be around. What Chase will miss most about after wrestling? Being around all the guys and having a great time. Plans after school to continue his YouTube career. Chase Gorchak.
So I'm back home. Chase just finished his third match. His last match was really rough. He won 2 and lost the last one. But I wanted to show you this chicken, and it's funny because I actually Googled it to see like, is this a legit thing? Because then I was second guessing myself that maybe my friend didn't say Italian dressing and barbecue sauce. But anyways, my friend told me about this. And if you Google it, it actually says it's the way of making like Italian chicken breasts. You could actually just keep the breasts whole and then like barbecue them like on the grill or whatever with this kind of seasoning, those two things mixed together. I have some broccoli cooking and then mushrooms, and this is how I like my mushrooms. I don't know why. I just put a little bit of olive oil in the pan and let them brown. I think I might have seen these on a Instagram ad, but they're from a company called Mr. Tortilla, and they're 1 net carb tortillas. They're really tiny. They're not very big. I'm like, maybe I'll just make a few of these. They're multi-grain, 1 net carb, 15 calories. So this sounds pretty healthy to me. All right, does anybody else's cell phone, an Apple iPhone, constantly get the ringer turned all the way down? Like, I don't even turn it down. All of a sudden I'll get a notification on my watch and I'm like, my phone didn't even ding or anything. And it's because my ringer gets turned down all the time. I don't know how that happens. If you know what the problem is, let me know in the comments. But anyways, the whole senior thing, I knew we were gonna have to like do that walk or whatever. It's kind of funny how that sort of stuff is like, gives me a little bit of anxiety when I literally film these videos and who knows who could be watching. But I guess it's maybe because it's more people that we know versus people that we don't know. But then again, most of the people that watch our videos, like, I feel like I know you guys. So many of you, most of you have been watching us for so long. So it's like, what's the difference? I don't know. So, but that wasn't nearly as bad as what happened to me this morning. I don't want to make it this like super long story because everybody's gonna just be bored to death by the story. But this is the first time ever I've had like a panic attack or whatever you want to call it, anxiety attack, while I've been exercising. Certainly I've gotten out of breath before. Certainly I've felt nauseated, like I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Especially when there's a lot of exercises where you're bending down and getting back up, bending down like continuously over and over. And it's funny because Ken and I both will say, we never really feel like our workouts are like, oh my gosh, I can't lift this because my muscles won't lift it. Like, we never push ourselves that hard with weight. we're trying to lose weight, like not become bodybuilders. It's more so that we get out of breath. Like that's our biggest problem, which makes sense for our age and our weight and that sort of thing. And we've gotten better for sure than where we were at the beginning of January. But still, it was just a combination of, I think I worked out too late last night. I worked out from 7 to 8. By the time I came upstairs, it was like 8:15. And I took a shower and then I started watching The Bachelor. I missed the first half hour, no big deal, because this season's boring anyways, and it was the Woman Tell All episode. So I think getting up this morning, working out at 10:30. So sometimes I feel like only being up an hour and a half, I don't eat before I work out. Sometimes I just don't have the energy. But then like when I worked out last night, even though it was late at night, I like really felt like I had it in me to push myself hard. So that's kind of something I'm struggling with. But anyways, we got on the treadmill, or I got on the treadmill, Ken's on the elliptical, we warmed up, we did the stretches of the warm up, and then we were just getting into the first set where you do this for 30 seconds, 10-second break. This for 30 seconds, 10-second break. There's 4 different movements that you follow that pattern, and then you start over from the beginning and you do it all again. And I think we had just maybe finished the first set, and all of a sudden I was like, I can't breathe. So I ran over to the other side of the basement, opened the basement window, trying to get air, cool myself down, whatever, walk back over, and they're like, okay, you ready? And I'm like, or no, I think Ken was like, you okay? Or something like that. And I'm like, no. Then I started crying. Then I really felt like I couldn't breathe. So then I came upstairs, walked out the side door, and I'm literally gonna have to show you the clip on our Nest camera because it's just so sad, so pathetic. Well, it happens. I shouldn't say it's pathetic because it happens to people, and I'm not like ashamed or anything like that. And I share stuff like this with you guys because I don't want to say like we've all been there, because there's a lot of you that probably will never experience that, but it happens and it's okay. So anyways, walk out there, sit on the porch. I think it's probably like 38, 40 degrees outside. Felt great to have the cold air, but I'm literally breathing like this. Like, so, like trying to just catch my breath. And it wasn't, I mean, my eyes were watering like I was crying, because I don't know. I think maybe panic attacks do that to you anyways. It's emotional, and I don't know. There's probably been 2 other times where I've actually really felt like I've had trouble breathing. And one time I remember telling Ken, like, I think you're gonna have to take me to the hospital. Like, I was that scared. And it's weird because it's just happened in this like later part of my life. I've never had to deal with this like in my younger years. This is something that literally has probably come on since I've been like 46, 47 years old. And now I'm 48, and I think that was like the 3rd true I can't breathe. And that just makes it worse, which I guess that's what a panic attack is in the first place. I've never been diagnosed with this, never gone to the doctor for it. Don't even really understand what the difference between an anxiety attack or a panic attack is. Is it the same thing? Is it different things? I don't know. You guys tell me if you've experienced it, and maybe if you've ever experienced it with exercise before. I'd love to know, like, if this is something that is common and what causes it, how maybe I can deal with it better next time. Did I do the right thing? Was there something else I should have done? So yeah, it's just been a day. Oh my gosh, these tortilla shells are so good. What I really like about them is they're really thin, so like when you're eating it, you're not just like tasting tortilla. This is really, really good. All right guys, so Chase is home from wrestling. He got a little banged up tonight. Turn your head sideways.
That way or this way?
No, like look straight ahead. I don't know. How do you tell if it's broken?
I don't know, it's just crooked. You can tell it's poking out this way.
Let me see, look
I
at
don't
me.
think it's broken.
Let me look at me straight on. It's got a huge bump. I feel like you should ice it. You should ice it, and then you should get a razor and do this. Shave off that mustache. Or the dirt stash. Is that staying on until wrestling's over? Is that the thing? Does that make you look like older and tough?
No, he's like an idiot.
Do you like those tortilla shells? They're pretty good. They don't have like a ton of taste to them, but I like how like light they are. How's online school going, Chase? I get all these emails from his teachers all the time, and I don't really understand if they're saying that you're on schedule, you're off schedule.
I'm sorry for everything, and then I'm ahead in like 3 classes.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I did a bunch of work last week.
When you were with Asha over the weekend? Because you guys didn't have anything else to do? So, like, how many days a week do you even work on school?
Once or twice.
That's it? If you guys didn't know, Chase and Asha have their own couples YouTube channel. Link down in the description. And what'd you guys film this week?
Moving out Q&A.
Q&A. I told them they should have done the whisper challenge. Do you guys remember that old challenge? I just think that's one of the funnest ones, where you have to like put on headphones and play music, and then the person like says something, like a sentence. I just like, so basically you have to read their lips. I just think it's kind of funny. I still think you guys should do that. You guys comment down below if you agree with me, or if there's other videos that you think. Don't people ever comment and tell you guys like video ideas? You do all the editing for the videos, right? Mm-hmm. How's that going? Mm-hmm. Pretty easy? Just takes time, right? Yeah. When do you usually do it?
Probably do it tomorrow.
Oh, like during the day? Must be nice. Graduate early, doing school at home, shortened wrestling season. Just
not necessarily shortened.
Well,
a shorter season, but it still goes further.
Yeah, but you usually have tons of like weekend tournaments and stuff. You don't have any of those.
We're doing like 2 matches a week still.
Yeah, that's true. But usually you have like all this out of town stuff, and you guys are probably not one to watch him eat. I was just letting him outside to go potty, but you can't go potty if you got your diaper on. No, you can't. Oh, Dax wants to give you lovin's. Yeah, Dax wants to give you lovin's. Give him kisses. Who do you like more, Dax? Me or Beans? Who do you like more? So we are now in the bedroom working on Kroger click list. Gonna do a grocery list for tomorrow. And Carly just got home from Josephine's. What were you guys up to?
Homework.
I seen you went to Starbucks.
Yes, I did.
Got a refresher.
Yeah. And a ton of people asked what it was. But I can just tell it on here. It's on my Instagram. It was a lemonade with like 6 pumps of raspberry and 4 pumps of acai, strawberry acai or something.
There's strawberry acai?
That's what it's called.
We're ignoring you because you were just outside. Why do you want to go back out there again?
These are so short.
Why do you want to go back outside? Yeah, that's what I thought. Carlos, what do you want on the grocery list? So far, the only thing we have is these Belvita bakes. The banana bread ones and the blueberry ones. That's what Carly wants. All right, what else can we add that you would want?
Bean.
Beans?
I want a bean. I want another one.
You want pork and beans?
We should have named it Frank and Beans. Why didn't we?
Because we have a Grandpa Frank.
So?
That would be kind of weird. Why does everybody always say, we need bread, when half the time you don't even really eat bread? Nobody in my house really eats bread that much. So I need to quit buying so much of it. Something to think about. Anyways, thanks guys for watching today's video. We'll see you next time. Bye.